Hello, it's Terry here again for Taylored Expressions. I am excited to be back to share a card made using the beautiful watercolor panels. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's go over the supplies. I am using the birthday watercolor panels, just a number with just a number backer dies, Fanfare cutting plate, A2 postage stamped stacklets, simple strips in reverse, as well as TE liquid watercolors, bleed proof white, and a water drop. I will also need blending brushes, a paintbrush, and a white gel pen. Inks in the colors Lollipop, Sour Gummy, and Eggplant. TE Collapsible Water Cup, and gold paint. To start off, I am squeezing a few drops of liquid watercolors into my paint palette and mixing it with a few drops of water. I am using the colors Plum Punch, Lollipop, Candy Corn, Blue Raspberry, Lemon Meringue, and Peapod. I have selected one of the sheets from the watercolor panel package and used my strong magnets to hold it into place on my magnetic surface. If you don't have a magnetic surface, you can use tape to adhere it to your work surface. Starting off with lemon meringue and candy corn, I painted that onto a few of the balloons. After the paint dried a bit, I added a secondary color to the balloons. I did this a few times to add dimension to each of the balloons. To prevent the paint from getting muddy, I did use a napkin and dabbed up any excess water on the balloons. Okay, I will add some music here so that you can enjoy the process. Okay, now that the painting is complete, I want to add some color to the background of the panel. I am using Sour Gummy and Eggplant ink and blending that around the edges. Then going in with my gold paint and a tiny painting brush, I am adding little details to each of the balloons. I added little dots and lines to create some interest. And later, I went in with my white gel pen and added highlights and details to the balloons. And I wanted to add a little bit of pink onto the background, so I went in with Lollipop ink and blended that onto the background panel as well. Of course, I had to add some splatters. I used liquid watercolors from earlier and splattered that onto the panel along with gold paint and bleed proof white. Off screen to save time, I ran Fanfare cutting plate with sugar cube cardstock and trimmed down the watercolor panel with the A2 postage stamp stacklet. I am using foam tape on the back of the watercolor panel and adhering that onto the Fanfare card panel. I died cut just a number dies out of gold paper and the backing out of vellum. I adhere that onto the panel using liquid adhesive. I adhered a simple strip in reverse using foam squares below the just a number die cuts. And finally, I adhere that to a card base, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found some inspiration. Please don't forget to like the video and follow the channel for future videos. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.